Hi, I'm Sheila Gemin. I'm the president of PWN Amsterdam. We are delighted to be a part of this mentoring conference here in Skopje that has been organized by the Macedonian Mentoring Network. I would like to share a little bit about the subject of leadership. Leadership is something that's been widely discussed in the Netherlands, but also in Western Europe. And leadership is a really funny thing because you can define it in different areas. So if you go to the big management thinkers and also people who are developing leadership and defining leadership, you will see that leadership can be something that's been connected to a position or even to a title. But what we find out more and more is that leadership is more and more connected to your personal development. Also your own values, your goals, and the reason that you want to be able to gain followers and to make sure that you're creating an impact in the world. So what is good leadership and how do you develop leadership? That's a very interesting question because there are many theories that will try to cover that. Not that long ago, I saw somebody on TED, and Rosalinda Torres is her name, and she did research over the last 25 years where she was looking for what makes somebody a successful leader. And basically what she said is that if someone is really successful in one part of the company, that doesn't mean automatically that they will flourish in another part of the company. So there are other factors that will make somebody very successful. In the end, she came up with 3 questions that I find very, very important and also inspiring to reflect on. And the first one is, where do you look for change? So, you know, anticipating change, that's something that leaders do. So where do you look for that? And the answer is basically in your diary, in your calendar. So who do you interact with? Which events do you attend? What kind of books do you read? And so what is your mind, or what are you filling your mind with in order to anticipate change? So that's the first one. The second one is the diversity of your network. So not only your professional network, but also your personal network. So how diverse are the people in your network regarding gender, age, ethnicity, and maybe even religious convictions? So it seems like how diverse your network is, the better you are prepared to look from different angles to situations and problems and use all that knowledge, the skills and experience and the diversity with the skills and the experience to find solutions that you might not even come up if you have a very similar kind of a crowd around you. So that's the third one, which is really interesting to look at. The third question is, are you courageous enough to abandon the past? So everything that worked in the past and you're still leaning on, trusting on, is that something that you should continue in the future? So the main question is, are you willing to step out of your comfort zone? And are you willing to step out and try new things? Things that might even make you feel very vulnerable and create a situation where you might even fail. Are you afraid of that? So leadership, again, it's a very widely defined, something that people try to cover in books and in just thoughts and ways of developing. And I believe, and especially from my function as president of PWN, it's very important that you connect to the people that you have to work with. And leaders have followers, and not because they are the president in my case, but because they want to work with you. And that's the most important reason for you to work with other people. So yeah, to wrap it up, these 3 questions that I would like to share. So the first one is, where do you look, or where do you look to anticipate for change? That's the first one. The second one is, how diverse is your network? And the third one, are you courageous enough to abandon the past, so to try new things? Thank you very much.